Please listen and follow my requests at all times. Protect yourself at all times.
The drama surrounding Terence Crawford on this night wasn't about hype or legacy alone. It was about whether the man widely considered the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world could solve a problem few truly understood across the ring.
Based on feel, it's not something always the sign of a good.
Stood Israil Madrimov, an awkward, explosive technician from Uzbekistan, unbeaten and fearless, carrying the kind of style that doesn't flatter greatness but tests it.
Crawford breaks through with a nice upper more.
From the opening bell, the atmosphere felt different. This wasn't chaos or reckless aggression. It was tension. Crawford entered with his trademark calm, eyes sharp, posture relaxed, switching stances almost casually as if daring Madrimov to pick up a rhythm.
At each other, I mean the aggressor did that.
Madrimov didn't blink. He came forward with purpose, using sharp footwork and crisp jabs, trying to disrupt Crawford's timing before it could settle. It was clear early this would be a thinking man's fight. Crawford began reading the puzzle.
He's doing the right thing, he's now.
Why Madrimov has his trunks up so high.
Tested range with probing jabs, feints that forced reactions, subtle shifts of his feet that opened angles only he seemed to see. Madrimov responded with movement of his own, slipping shots by inches and firing quick counters that reminded everyone this wasn't a tune-up.
Yeah, and he knows in concentration could.
Every exchange felt deliberate, each punch carrying consequence. The crowd waited, knowing one mistake could change everything. As the rounds progressed, Crawford's brilliance emerged in layers. He started timing Madrimov's entries, landing sharp right hands and sneaky counters that punished aggression. The footwork became more economical, the punches more purposeful. Madrimov, to his credit, refused to fade. He pressed on, landing clean shots of his own, especially when Crawford switched stances, forcing moments of adjustment even from a master. By the middle rounds, the fight had settled into a high-level chess match.
The shot of the fight so far.
Who does that?
Crawford mixed head and body shots with surgical precision, digging downstairs to slow Madrimov's movement. Madrimov answered with bursts of energy, leaping jabs and looping rights that tested Crawford's defense. Neither man was dominating, but Crawford was controlling.
Footwork people usually associate his career more recently.
Crawford stepped into exchanges, firing combinations with confidence.
Crawford was just returning the favor. Madrimov landed a nice right hand.
Yeah, there was a slight.
Reminding everyone of the killer instinct that dismantled champions before. Madrimov pushed back, refusing to be overwhelmed, his face showing strain but not surrender. It was a rare sight. He was breaking patterns, forcing Madrimov to think one step behind. The 8th and 9th rounds brought flashes of intensity that felt like a storm threatening to break.
15 seconds here. Right back with a right hand.
Crawford being challenged without being flustered. As fatigue crept in, Crawford's experience became decisive. He stayed composed,
Firing that right hand immediately. Uncommon.
adjusting mid-round, countering cleanly when Madrimov reached just a little too far. Subtle slips, perfectly timed uppercuts, and sharp right hands began to stack up. Madrimov's swelling eye told part of the story. The other part was written in Crawford's patience, the kind that wins championship fights without drama, but with authority. In the final rounds,
Definitely has. That's definitely in every fight. I'm in the last round.
Crawford closed the show like only elite champions can. He didn't abandon discipline for spectacle. He stayed sharp, controlled distance, and picked his moments. Madrimov fought bravely to the end, emptying what was left in the tank, but the gap had become clear.
Good. He and Crawford spinning you. Right hook.
Now more comfortable.
This wasn't domination by force. It was domination by understanding. When the final bell rang, there was no doubt. Terence Crawford had passed another test, not by overwhelming his opponent, but by outthinking him.
He meets in this final round.
Probably ahead of him to seal that deal.
He had added another world. Title, another chapter to a career defined by adaptability, intelligence, and quiet ruthlessness. This fight wasn't about fireworks. It was about mastery. And once again, Terence Crawford proved that at the highest level of boxing.
Quiet rounds, every moments.
Two free shots could be the
Brilliance doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers, and still wins. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts below. Did this fight solidify Crawford's place at the top of the pound-for-pound list? Or did Madrimov show he belongs among the elite?